What's up? What's up? What's good? Happy Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. All right. You know the routine, social media. On Twitter, hit me up, follow me. I'll follow you back at _Clarence Jones. Check out my website, cjsportsmedia.com. YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to your channel. My channel name is Clarence Jones Sports Media. Let's get into it. WNBA Playoffs starts tonight. All right, I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm down, a little bit down. My Indiana Fever, we're 5-31, 5-32, something like that. Worst team in the league, not in the conference, but the worst team in the league, the WNBA worst team. I don't get it. I don't understand it. We started draft. We got so many draft picks this past season. We got so many. Well, this past draft, I must say, this past draft, we got so many draft picks, and to only have 5 wins is embarrassing. It's a letdown. It brings worry to me, thinking, man, like I've been hearing rumors. I've been hearing Indiana Fever fans. I'm talking to Fever fans myself. Like, do I think the team is going to stay in Indiana? I'm asking them, do you think the team is going to stay in Indiana? I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is back-to-back seasons been disappointing, and it just hurt me, man. I'm hurt. I'm bothered by it, and I just don't know what else to say. I really don't. I'm just like, wow, I can't believe this is how we went out. After having a dominant draft, selection of picks, I'm thinking that we were going to turn this thing into at least a playoff berth. Okay, if not a championship. So, man, this is just, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with my Fever. I'll be definitely on the lookout, following, see, can I get some sources, get some information to figure out what in the hell is going to happen with my Indiana Fever. I'm hoping they don't take us out of Indiana, but we'll see. But, man, when you ain't winning, fans ain't want to show up. People don't want to come and buy, gear and food. You know how that go. It's a business at the end of the day, and right now, things not looking too good. Okay, things is definitely not looking too good for my Indiana Fever, and the hope of us staying in Indiana. But like I said, WNBA playoffs is tonight. I'm excited. And like I said, I would be feeling a little bit better if my Fever was in it, but we're not in it. Chicago Sky and New York Liberty going at it. Phoenix Mercury and Las Vegas Aces. Dallas Wings, Connecticut Sun, Washington Mystics, and Seattle Storm. So those are the matchups for the playoffs round 1. Again, Chicago Sky versus New York Liberty, Phoenix Mercury versus Las Vegas Aces, Dallas Wings versus Connecticut Sun, and Washington Mystics versus Seattle Storm. Some great matchups. I will definitely be tuning in. Okay, I will definitely be tuning in. I ain't missing no game from the WNBA playoffs. Not missing one at all. I'm excited. Popcorn ready. I'm ready to watch it. Okay. But I must say, I'm not trying to ruin your WNBA playoff moment or, your preparation for us getting ready to watch this year's WNBA playoffs, just like me. I'm not even trying to put myself in a bad mood, but I can't help but think, okay, WNBA playoffs is going on, and I can't help but think about Brittney Griner. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about Brittney Griner. And the WNBA, the WNBA playoffs is here, but what about Brittney Griner? Okay. And I'm not asking the WNBA playoffs to, hey, 100%, bring Brittney Griner home. I'm pretty sure there isn't much the WNBA can do as far as trying to bring her home. I don't think, far as what our president and vice president can do. I think our vice president and our president, can do more than what the WNBA can do. But I thought about it. I said, the WNBA playoffs is rising, approaching tonight. Well, last night as I'm, prepping my show together, prepping the podcast together, I'm like, the WNBA starts, today, as far as the playoffs. WNBA playoffs starts today. Okay. So I said, they can't help like how our vice president and president can. But I'm like, hey, there's some things the WNBA could be doing. Literally, real talk. And I'm like, why they ain't doing it? I don't know. They should be doing it, but they're not. They're not doing it. And I highlighted some things I'm going to talk about, with you today. And I'm going to really break it all down and really, see how you see it. Do you see it my way? Am I tripping? Am I putting too much pressure on the WNBA? I don't know. One of the things I thought about was a WNBA putting their season to pause, meaning pausing their season until Brittney Griner gets home, show Brittney Griner that respect, that, concern, that appreciation, that love, pausing the season. Now, the season could have been paused, but I'm like, well, WNBA players, coaches got bills to pay. They got to take care of their families. So I'm not going to, push it and say, oh, they should have paused the season. It's one of those things where it's like a thought. Will they do it? They should do it, but it's not like what I'm holding them like accountable saying, y'all, WNBA need to pause the season. I'm not going that far, but it was a thought, because she was, got locked up in February of, February of this year, 2022. And as time going on, we heading into March, April, May, I'm thinking, man, they should pause the season, and I was like, well, will it be fair to the coaches, referees, players that has to pay bills, take care of their families? No. So I kind of, I get it. That can't happen. Probably won't happen. They can't pause the season. Won't be fair to everybody. So then I said, you know what? The WNBA could have and should have put Brittney Griner's name on the basketball court. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe I've missed something. Okay, and if I did miss something, I apologize in advance. But so far, the WNBA games I've been watching, I haven't been seeing Brittney Griner's name on the basketball court. And this could be anywhere on the basketball court. Brittney Griner's name on the court, on the sidelines, behind the basketball goals. Free Brittney Griner, you know what I'm saying? That should be something that should be placed on the court. Show Brittney Griner, hey, even though we don't have as much power and control as, our president and vice president, here's what we can do. Here's what we going to do to let you know we thinking about you. We praying for you. We hoping you get home, and we want you to get home as soon as possible. We got love for you. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you. Why not put a free Brittney Griner name, on the basketball court, or her name, Brittney Griner, on the basketball court, off the basketball court, on the sidelines, behind the goals? Why that haven't been done yet, I don't know. Like I said, it could have been done. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I didn't did a good job of researching, but I know I haven't seen anything yet. I've yet to see anything like that with Brittney Griner's name placed on a basketball court. And, just showing her that, we thinking about you, we praying, we want you to come home. So that's something they should be doing. The WNBA playoffs starts tonight. That's something they should be doing. They should be doing that. Showing that love. Brittney Griner, we love you. We thinking about you. Just saying, not giving the WNBA a hard time here, but that would have been something nice to do. Like I said, I get it. You don't have that much power and control as our president and vice president, but still. I also thought about, the WNBA playoff starts tonight. Why not have a Brittney Griner thread patch on all jerseys? Maybe a BG. And like I said, this could already be happening tonight. I don't know. I'm just going off what I saw in the regular season from the time Brittney Griner got locked up. I haven't seen anything like this yet. So anything I'm pointing out or talking about on today's podcast, if it's already been done, hey, just, don't mind me. I just haven't seen it yet. I think a Brittney Griner's patch on the side of the jerseys, like in the upper corner, like close to the elbows, a BG, a free BG, or either just a BG, maybe with a heart, with a circle, you know what I'm saying? Something. Would have been nice to have that on tonight's jerseys, for the WNBA playoffs. Well, throughout the playoffs, have that listed on the jerseys. Free Brittney Griner name on all the courts during the WNBA playoffs. Just something I'm just saying. That's something they could be doing, should be doing. That'd be dope, in my opinion. Okay. Also thought about the platforms. Okay. Now, I believe I only follow WNBA on my Twitter account. Okay. And by the way, I'm on Instagram also. I don't follow them. I will be giving them a follow. If you got an Instagram account, send me a follow request, _ Clarence Jones. Okay. Or is it Clarence _ Jones? No, it's _ Clarence Jones. But I follow the WNBA on Twitter. Okay. I follow them on Twitter, and I actually checked their Twitter out today before I even got on today's podcast. Checked it out just to make sure I'm not, moving too fast here. I'm like, okay, let me see. Do they got anything? Brittney Griner, maybe a background picture, maybe in a bio, hashtag something. You know what I'm saying? Didn't see anything like that. Didn't see anything like that. Their background picture was a WNBA Playoffs, marketing that, and their logo was a WNBA logo. And I say, wow, why not, put Brittney Griner's background image on your Twitter account? Your Twitter profile could be a picture of Brittney Griner, with below or upper free BG, free Brittney Griner, showing her face, smiling, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been dope, And if I'm Brittney Griner, if I'm seeing that and I'm hearing about that way, you know what I'm saying, way out of the U.S., hey, I got love for the WNBA. I appreciate the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Brittney Griner and I'm watching that in prison, I so happen to see that on the television screen, I'm, she's in jail, right? Yes, jail, prison, but jail. If I'm Brittney Griner, looking at it from jail, I'm satisfied, even though my, employer, don't have that power like the vice president and president do, they still looking out for me. My employer's still looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? My company, my business, my job, my work, my career, whatever you want to call it, they looking out for her. By knowing, hey, we're going to put her name on the court. We're going to put, free BG on all WNBA playoff jerseys, including the finals. We're going to leave her name on the court. We're going to put her image as our background on social media, as our profile picture. Come on, WNBA. You gotta, come on. You gotta see this. This is not fair at all. What's going on between, Brittney Griner and the situation. The least you could do is do these things that I'm pointing out right now. And it costs you nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say it won't cost you, because it will cost you to get, but you get what I'm saying. You can pay to get Brittney Griner's name on the court. You can get these jerseys, free BG on the upper elbow size. You can put her on your social media account, inside your bio, hashtag free BG, background picture, profile picture. What are you doing here? What else? I said, and this would basically, let Brittney Griner know, hey, I am appreciated by the WNBA. I am loved by the WNBA. They do care about me, and her family, her friends, her loved ones would also appreciate that, seeing her name on the court, seeing, her name on the jerseys or free BG, you know what I'm saying? Seeing her name all over the WNBA social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen any of that yet. Like I said, I could totally be wrong about this. The WNBA could have already done it. 'Cause I know for All-Star, they've done something similar to what I'm saying, but, after All-Star, I can't recall seeing a free Brittney Griner name on the basketball court, or Brittney Griner name on the basketball court, or Brittney Griner thread patch on all the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Social media accounts, Brittney Griner background image, social media, profile image. I can't recall seeing any of that. So the WNBA needs to get on this. The WNBA needs to get on this. Don't play around with this. Show love. I get it. It's the WNBA playoffs, and you want to play around and market it and talk about all the great teams that's going to be in this playoff tournament. I get it. It's the playoffs. You're trying to get everybody excited and watching, tune in, come out to the games. But don't forget about Brittney Griner, because she's a champion in the league. She's loving the league. She's done a lot of great things for the WNBA. Show that appreciation. Okay? Give her that love. Way from, out of the United States. What's she in? Is it Ukraine? Russia? Show her that love. From way over there. Show her that. There's a TV. She got a loyal team. Her lawyers can, let her know, hey, the WNBA got you all over their platforms. They got your name on all over the courts, throughout the playoffs and WNBA finals. Okay? They got your patch all on the jerseys. Like, Brittney Griner will appreciate that. I don't know. Like, I thought about it last night. I'm like, okay, the WNBA playoffs starts tonight. I'm excited. I'm ready to watch it. But I just kept thinking about Brittney Griner too. Like, her team is in this. Brittney Griner's team is in this playoffs. They play Las Vegas Aces. Tonight. Yeah, it's 2 games on the night, then 2 games on tomorrow. So Chicago Sky and New York Liberty play the first game. Phoenix Mercury, Las Vegas Aces play the second one. Then tomorrow night we get the Dallas Waynes, Connecticut Sun, and Washington Mystics and Seattle Storm tomorrow. But Mercury is in the playoffs. Brittney Griner plays for the Mercury, number 42. Come on. Do this, WNBA. It ain't too late to make a change. I just kind of want to throw that out there. All right. And it also makes me think, hell, the NBA should do this too. Coming up, season starting, put Brittney Griner's name on the basketball court. Put her patch on all the jerseys. It's all family here. Put her on the social media accounts, background image, profile image, put her in the bio, hashtag free Brittney Griner, free BG. NBA and WNBA needs to come together on this and show support, love, and appreciation to Brittney Griner and her family, friends, and loved ones. Because they will appreciate that. They will appreciate that. Okay? That's the way I see it. And, yeah, it's just something I thought about. Like I said, again, I'm not trying to, ruin this, the moment for you off of me. Like I said, I'm excited for the WNBA playoffs. Even though my Indiana Fever is not in this WNBA playoffs, I am still excited. And like I say, I'm going to watch every game. Okay? But that is something to think about. Just, hey, you know what? The WNBA, Clarence still got a point here. The WNBA should, be out there, maybe if not pausing the season. I get it. We all got bills to pay. Everybody got, responsibilities. If not pausing this season, at least put her name on the basketball courts. Put all over your social medias. Put her name on all the jerseys. Some type of patch, BG with a heart. Do something. All right. But other than that, that's all I really got. I just wanted to kind of share that with you. It was really on my mind heavy. I was like, okay, I'm getting excited about the WNBA playoffs, but something's not right here. Something just doesn't feel right. And I just kept thinking about Brittney Griner, and I'm like, she deserved to be, be shown. Hey, man, her name is all on the court. Like, remember, like, doing a bubble, NBA bubble, we always saw Black Lives Matter on the floors. That's what we need for Brittney Griner. Keep her name out there. Let's show her way, she out there in Ukraine, Russia. I don't know the difference. That's no disrespect. I just don't. But she's out. Is it Russian, Ukraine? One of them. She's out there. I mean, this could be the same thing. City, state. I don't know. Well, not a state, but you get what I'm saying. Country, Ukraine, Russia. I just don't know. No disrespect. But she could be out there listening to the TVs, watching the TV. I'm sorry. Well, listening to the radio, watching the TVs. She could be talking with her lawyer, her lawyer team, and she would love to hear that. I think Brittney Griner would love to know that the WNBA is holding her down while she's handling this situation. basketball name on the court, all on the social media accounts, name on the jerseys from both NBA and WNBA. That's dope. You know, I just think she deserved a little bit more acknowledgement. Like I said, again, I get it. It's a WNBA playoffs. You know, you want to get this thing cranked up, want to get everybody excited. I get it. I'm excited. I'm cranked up. I'm ready to watch it. But I'm still thinking about Brittney Griner. I'm still wishing her name was on the basketball court. Her name was on the jerseys, some type of patch. Her picture was on all the social media accounts. I'm still thinking about that because I want it to happen. All right. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I got. No podcast next week. I'll be heading on vacation, celebrating my 2-year anniversary with my wife. Okay, heading to Las Vegas, Nevada next week. So no podcast, but I will be on Twitter talking sports. Anything that happened throughout my vacation, celebrate my anniversary with my wife in Las Vegas, Nevada. Anything happen, hey, I will be on it, and I will be talking about it on Twitter. Okay. Other than that, you know the routine. Social media, Twitter @_Clarence Jones, Instagram _Clarence Jones. Check out my website, cjsportsmedia.com. YouTube channel, Clarence Jones Sports Media. Okay. Yeah, so I'm excited about Vegas. First time going to Vegas. Okay, never been to Vegas before. I always talked about it. I always thought about going. But we're going. This will be both our first time going, and I'm looking forward to having a great time. Okay, seeing what it's like, what's the atmosphere like. I am concerned about these floods I've been hearing and seeing about on the news and reading about. So hopefully when we get down there next week, there's no floods going on, because I don't know. I don't want that to be happening. I don't want to be, flooding and floating and all that kind of stuff. I don't want that to be happening. So I'm praying all the floods is going away by next week. But yeah, 2-year anniversary. Me and my wife heading out to Vegas. I'm excited, looking forward to having a great time and talking to you week after. Like I said, no podcast next week. You have a great one. Feel free, holler at me on Twitter. Like I say, @_Clarence Jones. Hit me up, Instagram _Clarence Jones. Check out my website, YouTube channel, Clarence Jones Sports Media, cjsportsmedia.com. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for downloading. I appreciate your support. And I hope you're having a great and safe summer. And hopefully you can be able to take some time out for yourself, because I'm sure you're busy. I'm sure you're working hard and, deserve a vacation, whether it's for you or your friends, your loved ones, your family, your significant other. You deserve to be happy and have a great time. So make sure you always take time out for yourself and your loved ones. That's all I got. Have a safe day. Have a sports day. Peace.